Hello, I'm Paul Schwartz, Scout Executive of the Potawatomi Area Council, which is Council 651 according to the National Office of the Boy Scouts of America, headquartered in Irving, Texas, zip code 57801. I'd like to welcome you to the Potawatomi Area Council Recruiting Night instructional video.
Oh, are you ready for this?
Matthew Winters from the Potawatomi Area Council, and this is no ordinary fireside chat with Matt. No, this is our biggest production ever. Are you ready for this? The story of a pack and its leaders' efforts to have a great recruiting year. In this video, we'll try to give you a linear illustration of how to get ready for fall recruiting. Step by step, in order, and easy to understand. This isn't like Dunkirk, Inception, or How I Met Your Mother. I'm not fooling around with time. It's everybody's story, really, especially if you've ever felt confused, rushed, or overwhelmed when it comes to recruiting new Cub Scouts or talking to the Cubs families. Much the same as the situation which our two young pack mothers find themselves in as our story begins.
I'm not ready for anything.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
I feel like I go to pack meetings and I feel like I don't know what's going on.
You mean the skits? I mean, they're not exactly Christopher Nolan productions.
No, I mean like everybody else talks about beascout.org or myscouting.org or scoutbook.org. I don't know what they're talking about. Geofencing? What is that? Which is what? Why do they have so many of them? Open house night, join scouts night. Are those two different things?
Yeah.
Then I was asked to help with recruiting and I said yes because I didn't want to be a jerk. But I don't know what I'm doing. Can't we just pass out flyers? Pack meetings, den meetings. Can't we just have one big meeting?
Well, no.
I'm supposed to do recruiting, and I completely feel overwhelmed. I don't know where to begin.
It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Have a sip. Here. Now, I haven't done recruiting, but I have been a den leader for a couple of years. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you don't have to figure out how to do everything on your own. I don't have to reinvent the wheel every time I need a new wheel. There's always help available.
I looked online. I searched YouTube videos.
No. Call the council service center. Call your district executive. That's what I do. They've always helped me. Let's do that. It'll be okay. Come on, let's go call council now.
Okay.
Hi, this is Chris Wood from the Potawatomi Area Council, Boy Scouts of America. How can I help you?
Hi, Chris. This is Daniela and Courtney from PAC 651. We're trying to get organized for recruiting this year, and we just don't know where to begin. Isn't there some kind of easy step-by-step guide we could follow to make this a great recruiting year, do you think?
I think I can help you with that. Are you ready for this? Here we go. First, your PAC calendar. You should already have one by now. If not, get it done right away.
What's supposed to be on that?
Really simple. One page. List each PAC meeting and each special event of the month, like a blue and gold dinner or a weekend campout.
You know, actually, that's done already. We did that last year. We have already reserved the nights for our PAC meetings.
Very good. Second is to get to work on your open house booth. That's something that you can work on anytime. You're going to need it even if you don't yet know exactly when.
What is that?
That's your PAC's display booth for the school's open house night. It should be eye-catching, it should have an activity, and it's a place to exchange information with possible scout families.
We can work on that in my garage.
Third, you want to make sure your beascout.org pin is updated. The pin has your PAC's important meeting information on it. It has PAC number, where your PAC meets and when, time of day of the week, and a way to contact your Cub Master or to register as a scout.
If it's not up to date, what do we do?
To update that information, your Cub Master, PAC Committee Chair, or Chartered Org Rep uses their my.scouting.org account and simply updates the information as needed.
Does it have to be one of those three people?
Well, those are the three people with access to it, the key three. But they can assign it to another committee member if someone else wants to take care of it.
Yes, go on.
Fourth, you want to find out the date of your school's open house or picture day and reserve the space for your unit's recruiting booth. The information you need is usually available from a school no later than August 1st. Usually it's ready in June. 5th, this is another step, but as long as you're in contact with the school, schedule your joint scout night with the school. And 6, as soon as you're done with 4 and 5, turn in your request forms and other recruitment materials at the Council Service Center or online. Request forms are available at the Service Center or under resources at pacbsa.org. You can request yard signs and posters which you can put up near or in your meeting place. You can request hundreds of flyers. There are also bookmarks and other things you can hand out just to remind kids of scouting.
How many flyers and yard signs and things should we order?
Flyers, 1 per every student at the school. A minimum of 2 yard signs per school and 4 posters.
Anything else?
Yes, number 7, schedule a scout talk. A professional from the Potawatomi Area Council will come to your school and give a recruiting talk. He'll probably be quite charismatic and very entertaining.
Do we have to do all those things?
Well, no.
No? Really?
Really, you don't have to do any of those things. Of course, you'll have a terrible recruiting year. You'll get 0 new members. Your kids will be bored. You'll have the worst pack in the council, maybe the nation. But this isn't North Korea. We don't make you do anything.
North Korea, that's funny. Oh, hey, yeah, it's true. You don't have to do all of those things. But if you want to have a successful recruiting year, you'll want to follow along closely. Just a review. Make sure your pack calendar is ready. Make sure everybody in your pack has one, and there are enough copies to distribute to families interested in Cub Scouts in your area. You could also publish your calendar on your pack's Facebook page or website if you have one. And while we're on the computer stuff, make sure your pack's beascout.org information is current and correct. Let's take another minute just to make sure we have things clear. beascout.org is information anyone with internet access can see. It's about your pack, meeting times and locations, contact information, and charter organization. Your Cub Master, Pack Committee Chair, or Chartered Organizational Rep, the key 3, are all able to access your pack's information on beascout.org through their own my.scouting.org account. The pack's open house display booth, it's a table or an arrangement your pack sets up at your school's open house. Every school has an open house or a picture day, which both serve as the same function. They are usually 2 weeks before school starts. A good pack open house night booth will have an activity with which you can engage prospective Cubs. Pinewood Derby cars with a bit of a track, a rain gutter regatta, some kind of puzzle or hands-on activity. It should be simple and amusing, not frustrating, and allow for some time to talk with the families. Let's see what's happened in Pack 651 since our 2 den leaders contacted the Council Service Center. It looks like they got help from some of the other pack leaders to put together an open house night booth. And it looks like they purchased an inflatable rain gutter regatta to interest kids. Putting up a small tent is interesting to small people. And video is always a winner. If you have a place to plug in and a screen you can set up, it's a great place for video or stills of Scouts in action. Make sure there's a page to collect contact information of interested families. Courtney called the school to find out the date of the school open house night and reserve a space with an outlet to set up Pack 651's booth. Danielle called to schedule the Joint Scout Night and made sure the event went on the pack calendar. And Heidi visited the school, talked to the principal, and scheduled a scout talk with our charismatic and very entertaining district executive. And one more thing. Be sure your pack turns in their fall membership recruitment requests. Remember, you can request materials at the Potawatomi Area Council Service Center to help with your fall recruiting. Yard signs, posters, stickers, patches, bookmarks, information cards, parent guides, mini mags, and flyers, which you can hand out. And make sure to note at the bottom of the form that you would like the Council Service Center to set up geofencing for your pack. Now let's learn more about geofencing from our handsome and articulate instructor. Geofencing is a great way to get information out about how to join your unit. Here's how it works. Everyone who drives into the geofenced area with their smartphone will be tagged when they exit the area. The area can be any radius from 2 blocks to 20 miles. Then they'll be sent a Join Scout Night notice on their Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, or Nextdoor account. We'll set your geofence up to start 10 days before your Join Scout Night. To make all this happen, here's what you do. Make sure your pack information is up to date and your Apply Now button is active on beascout.org. Turn in your Join Scout Night and geofencing request form at least 11 days before your event. Then schedule a Scout Talk at your school with your district executive. Also, hold the Join Scout Night 1 week prior to your pack meeting. Wasn't that great information? It really was. And before you know it, it's time for the school open house. In sales, there's a generally accepted idea that it takes 7 or 8 points of contact or interactions with a customer before the customer commits to a large purchase. And although this isn't really a sale, the idea is the same. To recruit a boy or girl to Cub Scouting, our model is constructed to provide 8 points of contact or interactions with a family. The open house booth is the first point of contact or hit. The second hit is a call from the PAC's new member coordinator. The new member coordinator is a person whose only job is to contact families, invite families to join Cub Scouts, and provide information to families whose son or daughter has joined Cub Scouts. The new member coordinator acts as the liaison between the PAC and the Cub and the Cub's family. They make sure the families feel welcome and not overwhelmed. And if the families have questions, they can ask the new member coordinator.
Hello.
Hello, may I please speak with Tom? This is Lori. I'm with Cub Scout Pack 651 at Oak River Elementary.
Hi, Lori. This is Tom. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It was a pleasure to meet you and your son at the open house Tuesday night. And I'm calling to extend an invitation to you and Jack to come to Pack 651's Joint Scout Night on September 14th. It would be great to see you again.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
All the information is on the flyer. There's also a phone number to call if you have any questions. We look forward to seeing you on the 14th.
Okay. Thanks for calling. That was very thoughtful. Have a great night.
Thanks, Tom. You too. Have a good night.
The majority of families who had a boy or girl join Cub Scouts say it was because they received a personal invitation to join. And the majority of families surveyed who never joined Scouting say it was because no one ever asked them. So the importance of the personal invitation from the new member coordinator cannot be overstated. Hit 1 is the booth. Hit 2 is the call from the new member coordinator. Hits 3, 4, and 5 are the posters, yard signs, and the reminders sent to the smartphones that pass through the geofence areas. There's no telling how many times someone will see a poster or pass through a geofence, but we count each one of those different vehicles as a hit. Hit 6! We've been waiting for this since scene 5. The school talk with our charismatic and very entertaining district executive.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm with the Boy Scouts of America, but you could call me Cub Scout Chris. And so, I'm here today to tell you about all the fun things that you get to do in Cub Scouting, alright? And so in order for me to know what all the cool things that you guys like to do, I need you to do this. Here's the one rule of my presentation. If I name something that you guys like, I need you to tell me by doing the cool cheer. 2 thumbs up in the air just like this, no noise, alright? Sound good? Alright, let's do it. Here we go. So, in Cub Scouting, we get to do fun things like hiking. Who likes to go hiking? Yeah, a lot of you like to go hiking. Alright, hiking. So, besides hiking, what about camping? Who likes to go camping? Yeah, a lot of you like to go camping. That's personally my favorite thing about Cub Scouts, and that's why I got to join. Alright, so now what about launching rockets? That seems pretty cool, right? Yeah, rockets. This thing starts right on the ground and shoots hundreds of feet in the air. It's awesome. What about, what other things are fun? What about shooting BB guns? Oh my gosh, all of you love to shoot BB guns, right? That is such a fun thing that you get to do in Cub Scouting you might not be able to do anywhere else, right? What about bows and arrows too? Oh, that is so much fun. Archery is fantastic. All right, so now I know you guys like a lot of the really fun things about Cub Scouting. What do you think about this? Who thinks blocks of wood are cool? Okay, not a lot of you. That's all right. Who knows what this gets turned into? It gets turned into a Pinewood Derby car. Yeah, who thinks that's cool? A lot of you, yes. So this is my Pinewood Derby car, and I like tigers, so I fashioned mine to look just like a tiger. You can make yours look like anything you want in the world. It is such a fun thing about Cub Scouting. All right, so you guys all have the flyers that I handed you? Yep, you can take them out now. All right, so here's the flyer, and it says right here on September 14th, you can join the pack that comes right out of this school, Pack 651. How does that sound? That sounds really cool, right? All right, so here's our first project as potential Cub Scouts. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna take your flyer just like this, and you're gonna fold it in half, hot dog style. Does everyone know that? All right, just like that. Perfect. When you have it like this, you can fold it hamburger style into a perfect square. All right? And then when you do that, what does this get to represent? It's a tent, just like my favorite part of Cub Scouting, camping, right? So you want your parents to see this if you want to join Cub Scouts, right? So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. It's something that's super cool that you get to do. You're going to go at home and you're going to put this flyer right in the fridge. You're going to make it like a tent, just like we said, right? You could put it on top of the milk. That's where your parents are going to see it for sure, right? Or you could put it right on the shelf. But your parents are going to see this and they're going to say, hey, what is this flyer? And then you can tell them about all the cool things that I told you about and all the reasons why you want to join Cub Scouts, all right? So, what time? It's September 14th at 6 p.m., right? And I even have it written right behind me. September 14th, right here at the school, tomorrow, Pack 651's Joint Scout Night. All right, does that sound pretty cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so I wanted to thank your teacher, Mrs. Smith. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m., September 14th, right here in the school, all right? Take care, everyone.
Hit 7.
Jack!
Can I join Cub Scouts? I already drew up plans for a Pinewood Derby car. Did you see the video? Aren't those uniforms with all the patches cool? Can I build my car?
So you're pretty interested in this? You know, I got an email from that Cub Scout pack with a video. Do you want to watch it? Are you ready for this? Hey Jack, that looked pretty cool. Might be just the thing for us.
You know, you always tell me to quit playing video games and that TV is going to rot my mind.
So you want to go to the Cub Scout thing? The Join Scouts night? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, sure. Unless you want me to watch them on TV.
The video Tom and Jack watched was hit number 8. That's 8 points of contact when one or the other of them have been presented with the idea of joining Cub Scouts. And that brings us to the long-awaited Joint Scout Night. Your Joint Scout Night should be within 2 days of your school talk. And the first person from the pack new family should encounter is the new member coordinator, who greets them and guides them inside.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Tom. Thanks for coming tonight. Welcome to Pack 651's Joint Scout Night. You can go ahead to table 1.
Yeah, yes, this kind of guide, that'll kind of tell you a little bit about what it means to be like a Cub Scout parent.
This is PAC 651's Joint Scout Night. 6 tables are set up, each with a different information specialty. Table 1, welcome and sign up. Table 2, who are the Cub Scouts? Table 3, how the program works. Table 4, advancement. Table 5, funding. Table 6, sign up and payment. Let's go back to table 1.
Hi, welcome to PAC 651's Joint Scout Night. I'm Josh Ritter. Please use this pin to sign in. That doesn't mean that you've joined. We just want to remind you of meetings and outings. And here is a PAC calendar and parent info guide. You can use this to be aware of all of our upcoming events.
Hi guys, I'm Mr. Hackett. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
All right, is everything going along all right?
Yeah.
All right, we're glad that you're here. My job is to tell you a little bit about Cub Scouting. So, who are the Cub Scouts and what is Cub Scouting? The answer is, it's a learning by doing program for boys and girls ages about 5 to 11, and it's fun, and it's activity based. There's lots of activities, parents, for kids to get outside and not be in front of the computer screen. The program's designed to be character building, team building, self-esteem building, activities and adventures that are matched to your guys' age. And guys, you're gonna be put in a den with kids your own age trying new and fun things. You'll get to build a Pinewood Derby car. You'll do rain gun regattas. You'll do space derby. And then as a family, you can go camping overnight. You can go to day camp during the summer where you get to do BB guns and archery and build fires, take some field trips, play games, and do skits. And then once a month, you get together as a whole pack. Everybody gets together for your awards that you've earned over the past month and other stuff you get to put on your uniform. Do you guys like patches?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming tonight.
Hi guys, my name is Chris. As you guys may have already heard, you're going to be grouped into your own dens with kids your own grade, maybe 5, 6, or 7 other kids. You'll meet a couple of times a month to work on your badges, you'll meet to go on a field trip, and then you'll also get to meet once a month for a big PAC meeting. Every den usually does a skit at a PAC meeting, so if you like showbiz, there you go. So the kids will be with others their own age. They'll build relationships, get opportunities to lead others in activities, and make friends. And learn citizenship too. They learn by doing in small groups, to do things that would be too difficult to manage in larger groups. Scouting is also a volunteer organization. Each family will be asked to help. Some adults volunteer to be pack leaders, some volunteer to be den leaders, and others volunteer to do specific jobs like popcorn sales, advancement, or weekend events. If you wish to be a Cub Scout leader or the pack committee, you can also fill out an application over at table 6.
Hi, I'm Blake, and you might have heard about badges, and you'll get to see those on the cool blue uniforms you get to wear, and you might have seen the book that you get when you enter a den. Now, the book, whether it's a tiger book or a wolf book, a bear book, or even a Weeblos book, they're full of all sorts of different activities that you get credit for learning to do. When you do certain different things, you get a pin or a belt loop. And when you complete enough of these adventures, you earn the next badge of rank. If you start in scouting and go through all the Cub Scout ranks, you get to be a lion, a bobcat, a tiger, a wolf, bear, Weeblos, and even an arrow of light. Scouting at all levels seeks to teach. Whether it's learning to throw and catch a ball or managing the Eagle Project, the activities for advancement are fit to the Scouts' age group. We start small and building on those things, rewarding along the way for learning by doing. Rewards for Cubs are in the form of rank advancement and belt loops and pins.
Hi Tom, how are you?
Good.
I'm Heidi. So to answer your question, it takes about $230 per kid per year to run a Cub Scout pack, and that money is collected by charging pack dues. The money goes to cover insurance, myscouting.org, pack supplies, den supplies, outings, and other things. So we do fundraising to defer these costs. Scouts around here sell popcorn, coffee, Kringle, and Christmas wreaths. These are all Wisconsin-based products. There's a fall sale from mid-September to mid-October, and for units who might need to do more fundraising Well, there's a spring product sale too. The join fee of $25 is a one-time payment.
Hi, I'm Lori. Tonight we hope that we've given you a good look at what scouting is all about with our tables here. Your first PAC meeting is on the 18th. To be prepared for that meeting, you can go to beascout.org and fill an application online for your scout. We've also provided a laptop for you to do that tonight here if you'd like. Also on beascout.org, there are adult applications. So you may decide that you'd like to be a den leader or on the PAC committee, and you can go to that same site to complete an adult application as well. Very simple. If you take this laptop to the refreshment table and complete the applications, just bring it back here when you're finished so someone else can use it. And once you're all signed up, that's all you need to do for now. We'll see you at the PAC meeting on the 18th, and thank you so much for coming. We welcome you to Cub Scouts.
Which brings us to a pack with a healthy number of many new Cub Scouts to keep the pack vital, working well, and growing. One more thing. Part of welcoming families into the pack is a follow-up courtesy call from the new member coordinator to pass on a bit of information, offer congratulations, and answer any questions.
Hello?
Hello, Tom?
This is Tom.
Hi, Tom. This is Lori from PAC 651. I'm just calling to say congratulations to Jack on becoming a new Cub Scout.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about it.
He was so amped up to join, he actually left me a note in the refrigerator.
Well, that's a great place to leave a note. It's almost guaranteed everyone will see it.
Yeah, now I get notes in the fridge all the time.
One about a mini bike, one about Disney World, one about a new computer or phone. He's real excited though.
Well, that's fantastic. I know he'll have a great time with our pack. Now, our next PAC meeting is September 18th at Oak River Elementary at 6 p.m. He gets to wear his Cub Scout uniform, and he should bring his Cub Scout book with him as well. Do you need to know where to get those?
Yeah, please. Where do we get those?
You can purchase what you need at the Scout Shop next to the Council Service Center. They can help you with whatever Scout stuff you need.
Yeah, thanks, Lori. We'll take care of that right away.
Sounds great. Are you ready for this? See you on the 18th.
We started by asking if you were ready. Now you have, hopefully, some helpful instruction. To watch this video again, go to pacbsa.org. For more assistance, call the Potawatomi Area Council Service Center at 262-544-4881. And be prepared for scouting.